Welcome back, David.
Thank you. Yeah.
You must be a pleased man.
Yeah, it's okay.
Anything else? No, I mean, you must have been very pleased with the performance of your team, and obviously the goals, the first two goals, were a little bit death wish, but you took the game by the scruff of the neck.
Yeah, listen, I think maybe nobody knows better than me how difficult this place can be. This was a big win because Huddersfield away from home, if you don't get the lead or you give chances away, the supporters can make a difference. Obviously the players have done fantastic. I think they used their opportunities, defended their goal with everything what they had. In the moments where they've broken us, we had Gunny, fantastic first clean sheet, and obviously offensively we were able to break their man marking idea with very good movements and scored some very, very good goals. I think it was a deserved win. Unfortunately, it looks like that Josh Sargent conceded a serious ankle injury. It's quite swollen, but this goal shows the character of him and the whole group, the hunger and the desire to go in areas where it can hurt or where it hurts, and great for him that he scored a goal in a situation like this.
Just picking up on that one then, David, that's the initial prognosis with Josh. It's not looking good.
Yeah, it looks like a serious ankle injury. We have to assess him further. There will be following a scan for sure, and then we know more in the next upcoming days how serious it is.
Just to clarify, was it sort of the act of the keeper falling on his ankle, his body weight went on it a little bit just at that moment?
No, I think how I've seen it back, I haven't spoken with him, but when he scored, obviously then he got the push, and this is when he landed, he twisted his ankle, and this is, I think, how it happened.
And that, as I say, I mean, it will play out in due course, the extent of the injury, but he underlined again, third league goal in 3 games, you know, and he made that goal with his closing down and his appetite to press from the front.
Yeah, absolutely. I think our strikers, how they worked later on, Adam Ida as well, how they chased their four-back line, their centre-backs, and the goalkeeper was just great. They have done exactly what we wanted to force them to long, uncontrolled balls, and how our defense then dealt with the situation. Our centre-backs, our backwards press was great as well. So it was an overall very, very good performance, and our strikers has done great. Obviously, they scored, all 3 of them. Our subs gave an impact again. I said this last week that I wasn't quite happy with the substitution against Millwall because the performance dropped first time because the first 3 games our subs made a big impact, like today, and this is great to see.
And as you say, Adam Ida, you know, the goal, but also the assist for Johnny Rowe. That's what you want from a player coming off the bench. Yeah,
absolutely. Adam is in a very good shape, very good form as well. You can see this in training. You have seen it against QPR where he started, and I think this first goal, this very important goal at the first day against Hull, where he was in the right position at the right moment, really gave him a boost. And this is what you've seen in training as well. So today he was able to show it on the pitch for a longer period. He got at the end a little bit grams. We still have to work with him on his fitness, but he has done great today.
Rowe himself, I mean, must very impressive, 5 in 5.
Yeah, what should I say? This speaks for itself, doesn't it? But what counts for me is that his performance today was good. He worked for the team defensively very hard, closed the gaps, won balls, and offensively, obviously, he was a threat apart from the goal. And this is what counts for me, even if obviously 5 in 5 is special. And it's great for him and super great for us, obviously, as well, that we have players who can score. And good is that we have more than only him, because Barnsley scored his second, Josh, as you said, his third, Adam Ida his second as well. So we can create opportunities and we can score. And this is good to know, even if what is important for me is that our performance was all right today again. that we then scored 4 and had our first clean sheet in the championship as well makes it even greater.
May I ask, you've brought in some good signings, very selective and very focused. Are you still after more strengthening?
I'm happy with the squad which I have, but I know that the transfer window is still open. This is why I never really rule out anything. But what I can say is that I'm very happy with the squad which we have.
Thank you.
How pleased are you that you've got goals coming from all sort of areas, and today it was only 5 shots on target, but 4 goals?
I haven't known the stats. It sounds very clinical, that we were very clinical today, but to be fair, I think we had a few other very, very good opportunities and were able to score more. I think it's not a doubt that this win was the deserved one, but obviously it's always good if you are clinical, especially away from home, especially at a place like this. This is a difficult place, and there will be a lot of teams struggling here for sure. I know that this will be the case.
And as you said, first clean sheet in the league. Gunny, a couple of decent stops, but your 2 centre-backs as well, Duffy and Gibson. As you say, when the pressure came on, balls into the box, they stood up and their experience came through, didn't it, today?
Yeah, all 3 of them which you named top performance today. Top performance.
What was the best save for you for Gunny, the first half or the second half?
First in the first half was great. The second and the third in the second half was very good as well. So he was there when needed, which is important. And this was one of the reasons why we got our clean sheet today.
And with defenders, I mean, we saw with Shane when that one went in last week against Millwall. The defenders pride themselves on clean sheets, and they would have been angry, I'm sure, as a unit. But today they get that clean sheet, and they'll be looking to build on that now, won't they?
Yeah, we like to have, and we said this before, we have still space for improvement. We like to have clean sheets, because if you clean sheets have, sometimes 1 goal is enough, and that we can score, that we can create opportunities. We know we not always will score and will be so clinical as we were today. This is why it's so important that everyone is committed to the defensive work, and far and foremost our defenders and centre backs, but how our defensive midfield with Kenny and Gabby worked today, and our wingers as well, was just great to see. And this is one of the reasons that everyone set the standard as high as they've done to work and to do the hard yards.
It's sorry, just one more. It's your best start to the season since 2002 after 4 games. Did you take any notice of sort of records like that, or was it still too early?
No, I haven't known this, and to be fair, it doesn't really bother me. We said before this week we like to try, or not we like to try, we will attack all 3 games which we have before the international break. The first one today we've done. Now it's all about to recover, get fresh legs, and analyze the next opponent as good as we can, and then we attack the next one.
Thank you, everybody.